Can I apply for PSW on a top-up course? How much salary civil engineers earn? Can I apply for chartership from outside the UK? This session is all about your questions, my answers. Keep watching for more details.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jess. I'm a civil engineering design consultant working in the UK for the past 15 years. I provide guidance, assistance and help to civil engineers as well as to the students. If you need any help, do use the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer your queries there. This is a very light-hearted sort of video. I've received lots of questions about different sort of matters about the student, about the civil engineering, about the student life here in the UK. So I thought I'll cover everything in one video. But before we start into the question answer session, I would like to thank each and every individual who joined the WhatsApp group, and all these questions I'm sharing is from that WhatsApp group, and I'm overwhelmed by the positive response there, and very much for raising your questions, your concerns. For all those who haven't joined already, so link in the description below, so click on the link and join the group, and I'm sure that will be helpful as well for yourself. So in this session I'm gonna go through all the questions you raised on that platform, so I'm gonna try to answer from my end. But just before that, to make sure you understand, I'm not a professional advisor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an immigration officer. All the responses I'm providing is based on my personal experience and my knowledge as well. So obviously where the professional advice is required, I will highly recommend to get in touch with the qualified person there. But obviously whatever I can do for myself, I'll give you the answers what I think is the right answers to your question. So let's crack on with the question answer session. So this question is from Muhammad Umar. Sir, one question I want to ask. I'm planning to come to UK, study top-up degree and get my graduation complete in 1 year. Am I eligible for the PSW in that case? As far as I know, the PSW is not for those who come for the top-up degree, and also for the short courses as well. So that comes as a short course basically. If you completed the rest of your degree back home, like 2 to 3 years back home, and you come here for the short duration, I'm confident about my knowledge that they are not eligible for the PSW. But having said that, the PSW is still, that there are guidelines. I'm sure in the future, in the next few weeks or months, a couple of months, I'm sure all the new rules that are going to be laid out, and I'm sure that will be clarified there. But as far I'm aware, as for my knowledge, you are not eligible, unfortunately, for the PSW. Next question is from Muhammad Rauf. So my question is, if the student come for master degree, so the part-time work will be cover the expenses or on the part-time job. So of course you can, if you get the job, that's the first thing. Obviously in current circumstances it's quite tough recently due to the COVID restrictions, but I'm sure once we are back to the normality, the part-time jobs is self-sufficient, to cover your expenses, living sort of expenses here in the UK, including your accommodation, your travel and your food and whatever actually your expenses here living in the UK is. So that is pretty much coverable with your part-time jobs here in the UK. As long you're self-sufficient with your fee from back home, you shouldn't be too worried about studying in the UK. The next question came from Janish. It seems awkward to ask your salary, but I want a basic idea of what is normal annual package for the construction field. Please share with us. That is awkward. I don't want to share my salary. Obviously you can gauge it from the video uploaded, civil engineering salary in the UK. You can search that on the YouTube. I'm sure you will find that YouTube video there, which I shared a few months ago. Just to let you know, for the graduate sort of range, if you're a graduate, like a freshers engineer coming into the field, so the salary generally starts from £20,000 up to £23,000. So that is the sort of starting salary. With your experience, that will go up and up basically. The next question is from Engineer Arif. Question is, staying abroad, can I apply to become chartered civil engineer, reporting my overseas 12 years experience or required to work under UK employer with a training scheme. For getting job offer, primarily which membership is best, a GMIC or chartered? Oh, lots of questions there. So let's go one by one. Staying abroad, can I apply to become a chartered civil engineer with my 12 years experience? Definitely, there's no restriction whether you are in the UK or outside UK. You can go through the same sort of process. Chartership, I did upload the videos on the chartership as well. My video covered actually the training scheme agreement. So with your 12-year experience, obviously you don't need to go through that sort of route. You have to go through the experience route, which is a lot simpler. All you need to do is have your experience report completed and pass on to your already chartered engineers that can endorse your report, and you can send it to the ICE, and from there on you are ready for exam. So that is the general process. The next question is, require work under? No, it doesn't require any work from the UK employer, as long you have the relevant sort of objectives cover, which ICE requires, to cover your objectives for the chartership. That is good enough. The next question from yourself: for getting job offer, primarily which membership is best, a GMICE or chartered? Right, just to clarify, GMICE means Graduate Member of Institution of Civil Engineer. So whoever joins basically on a training agreement, they will join as a GMICE. So that's not a sort of affiliation. The affiliation that comes with the chartership, whether you are C-Eng, Eng-Tech and I-Eng, these are the different sort of stages. I'm sure I did upload a video on this as well about the different grades of ICE membership, so you can go through that video as well. So I'm sure that will give you more idea. But in terms of GMIC or chartership, obviously you need to go for chartership to be recognized here in the UK. A GMICE means you have paid for your fee and you become GMICE. The next question is from Ravi. I want to know, can anyone having experience of civil engineering in their respective country can do part-time job of civil engineering in the UK? Very common question, but my answer is the same. Unfortunately, you can't do part-time jobs in the UK in civil engineering industry, primarily due to all the jobs available are full-time, and obviously as a student here in the UK, you are not eligible to do full-time jobs, so that is out of question. You won't get a chance to do construction part-time jobs in the UK, unfortunately. The next question is from Aksen. If I'm pronouncing it wrong. The question is, I'm a civil engineer from Sri Lanka. Welcome, Sri Lankan. I have 2 years experience in construction, currently doing MBA in the project management. I like to apply for skilled worker visa. What kind of job title I can apply for getting the certificate for visa? Wow. 2 years experience and skilled worker visa. I'm afraid, Shalaksen, I doubt it there will be any employer willing to give you the sponsorship for 2 years experience. Obviously, it's a high competitive market, especially for the skilled worker visa. Obviously, it's a skilled worker visa, so you need to have some sort of specialty skilled, so this employer can bring you from overseas. Such a skill which they can't find here in the UK. So obviously you need to just think from that perspective, not just doing your degree, your qualification. Obviously that is important as well, but you need to have experience, lots of experience, I would say. And one of the best way is to get your chartership if that is under your belt. So I'm sure it will be quite easy to come here with a skilled worker visa. But with the 2 years experience, there's hardly any chance to get you the sponsorship, unfortunately. Next question is from, there's no name, but it's a XE. Before arriving in the UK, do we need to brush up computational softwares like AutoCAD, Revit, Primavera, or these softwares taught in the university as part of the master program in any specialization in civil engineering? So very good question. Well, I would just share my experience when I was doing the MSc in structural engineering. We were doing the Superstress and ANSYS, one of the FEM software and one of the other structure analysis software. So there will be a certain sort of softwares that will be taught in the university level. But it all depends. I mean, like which one you pursue. Actually, when you join the company, they will have their own suites as well. And I would say it's always good to have the skills. If you can brush up your skills there back home, if you get a chance, if you get the available software there, it's always good to have that skill in hand. So it's no harm in that. If you get a chance, do it. I mean, I won't restrict you on that. But obviously, when it comes to the employer, the job, that they will have their own suite, because there's so many softwares, whether that's FEM or there's structure analysis or geotechnical. So there's so many different sort of softwares. Obviously, you can't get your hand on each and every of there. But one thing is for sure, AutoCAD, well, we call it AutoCAD back home, but here now it's replaced by the MacroStation. If you got experience of that, that would be quite useful actually when you come to join one of the company here. But as said in my previous videos as well, as part of your graduate sort of job, if you're going for your fresher job, the employer do anticipate you to have knowledge but not the expertise sort of level. So as long you have the basic knowledge, that is good enough for yourself. Question is from Shraddha. My apologies again if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Hello sir, I'm from India, 20 years of work experience. I'm a civil engineer. I'm looking for tier 2 job in the UK. Do I need to do MSc in construction project management or MSc in structural engineering? Please let me know which course I need to opt for in order to get tier 2 job. Right, 20 years experience. I wish I had the same experience here. Definitely I won't ask you to go back to school or university. If I'm honest, with 20 years of experience, I'm sure you would be able to find a tier 2 or skilled worker job. Obviously, if you are not chartered, make that your priority, become a chartered, and I'm sure it will be quite easy, I mean, to transfer yourself from your country to the UK. There's a lot of demand for the chartership, and especially with 20 years of experience under your belt, it will be quite easy travel from overseas to the UK. So I would say go for the job, tier 2 jobs. Again, I uploaded numerous videos about the skilled worker visa, tier 2 jobs, and do search on my YouTube channel. I'm sure you can find some of the videos there, the important information from there to go from there, your next stage. But I won't recommend you to go back to university, unfortunately. So that's a good one. The next question is from William Khan. Salam sir, I have some concern about MSc and MEng. Which one is better option? I heard that there is less options to get admission in the PhD after MEng, while more chances after the MSc. Could you please tell me about it? Thank you in advance. Very good question, William Khan. The difference between MEng and MSc, let's clarify that first. So MSc tends towards more research. So that prepare you for the research sort of, so that's why it tends more towards the PhD level. The MEng is more towards the practical, the application, the technical side, so that prepare you for the job, for the market. So that is the difference between MSc and MEng here in the UK. So obviously if you're pursuing a long-term PhD sort of, if that is your plan, definitely go for the MSc. That will drag you towards the PhD. And obviously if you tend to go towards the job side, then pursue MEng. So that's the answer. The next question came from Jyotish. My apologies again, I'm not good at pronouncing your names, but the question is it possible to go back home and come back during our PSW? I don't see an issue going back and forth between the homes, if I'm honest. Obviously, there's no guidelines about whether there will be any restriction, but personally, I don't see there will be any issue, even if you're a student here, as long you have a valid reason during the studies, the term time. You can even go during the term time as well. Obviously you need to have the valid reason there, but even if you're outside the term, you can go without any reason, as long the university give you the letter you are outside the term, so you can even go back and forth. So with the PSW, you're free to work here, so that's your loss actually. If you go back home, obviously you can't work here in that sort of space, so that's your loss. But I don't see there will be any issue from my end. Obviously once the all the rules and regulations that are laid out, I'm sure that will be clarified there as well. Question is from Shraddha. Please help me out to find a recruitment agency who can help me to find the job in the UK. If you know some good agencies who can help me out to find civil engineering job, I'll be grateful. Well, the standard sort of the agencies I know here, the first one is no agency, is a LinkedIn. Go on the LinkedIn, that is the best. I did upload a video on that as well, so do search my YouTube channel for the LinkedIn, how to find jobs on the LinkedIn. And I'm sure I did share my profile there as well. That's a very useful tool here to find the jobs in the UK. Apart from the LinkedIn, there's hayes.co.uk, reeds.co.uk, total jobs, there's engineers.com, there's railwaypeople.com. So there's a big list. Obviously Google is your best part, so search on the Google, basically the agencies in the UK. That will give you lots of options there to go from there. Next question is from Pars. I presume I pronounced it correctly. Sir, MSc Construction Management with BIM, MSc Civil and Environmental Engineering, MSc Transport Planning and Management. Which one is the best option? They're all the best. They all come under the same umbrella as civil engineering, so I keep saying the same sort of statement. Civil engineering is the best option, and these all come under the same umbrella, so they will all lead you to the good job prospects here in the UK after completion of your studies. So whatever is your priority, your choice, go with that, your choice, and I'm sure that will lead you towards the job. Lots of other questions there as well. Time doesn't permit to go through all of them, but once again, I'm highly overwhelmed by your positive response to my channel and to my sort of the WhatsApp group as well. It's good for me to learn as well from your skills actually. All these questions coming from your end, I would never thought I would respond actually to these sort of questions, but obviously that just give me back in the history. Keep pouring your questions on the WhatsApp group, and for those who haven't joined already, I believe there's only a limited spaces there left anyway, so you need to be quick to join the group there as well. I hope guys, this clarifies all your questions there, but if I have left or I have missed anything, do use the comment section below and I'll try to answer there. Thank you very much for your time, and stay safe and keep smiling. Thank you very much.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين